I'll reach out to, Mayor Christina as well. I just wanna make sure you're okay with the mom sitting outside.
No, not gonna happen. I will not leave my daughter.
No, me neither. No. I think ankle injury. Ankle injury.
Text to triage for EKG, please.
Okay, alright. Your daughter's injury. Did you want me to polygraph? Okay, thanks. So she said her recommendation would be to get her treatment, so bring the donors along, and the donors sit outside.
Okay.
I just wanna make sure that that's okay with,
Christina?
yeah, because she's a minor.
Okay.
Just
So
wanna
are you
tell
following
her
or do you
that
want me
before,
to?
If you wanna follow.
do we have to be here longer? You wanna tell her that you're not gonna do that
Just
before we have to be here longer?
all the people that you spoke with as well. I would probably just go right to Christina, just Matt's still relatively new.
Hey Christina, this is Sarah, house supervisor at Ocean Home. We can either just reach out to Risk about and then ask me to just clarify with you. Give me a call back, 586-7866-7819. Thank you.
Tell me that was on a sign.
Is that, okay.
I mean, I'm really fine with it. If any constraint, you can consult. We'll just, I mean, that's an option, Christina's fine with it, just because that room I can. Get on the vision
I mean, you got more of the brunt of it.
You know who else sent waiver? Abraham. In the Bible. You know?
Her mother is refusing to wear the mask at all
I do
costs.
not.
We've explained how it's,
It's a good story though.
it's
So
her
like this
right,
is what
she
Abram did,
doesn't
right?
want to.
So
I mean, we've explained
He-
every scenario, situation of why.
when he
the
was
mask is
born,
important. We've given her
just like when
education,
Jesus
still
was
saying
born,
yes to
there's like
that.
signs in the sky that Abraham was born. And the king sent out people to go kill the baby. But he got away. When he got older, God chose to talk to him. But everyone else in the community then were pagans that he grew up in. And his father had all these little wooden gods made of stone and wood and all these in this tent
Wooden stones. Yes.
made out of wood and stones, not wooden
No,
stones.
you said these little figures of gods. These little wooden figures of gods made out of wooden stone. Wooden stone.
So anyway,
Stone wood figures.
wood and stone.
Okay. I get it.
Okay. Anyway, so he mocked his father. He's like, oh, well, I'm sure you're gods. I will honor them. I will make them a feast.
Okay, thank you.
Mother, go get me a kid so I can smoke it and bring it to your gods. Mocking them, right? They didn't know he was mocking them. So the mom goes gets the baby calf or a kid or whatever, and he cooks it. And he lays it down in front of the woman gods. And he's like, well, what is this? None of them reached their hands out for my offering. But was it not good enough? Mother, go give me 2 more. This time I'm gonna make it better. And they're all gonna eat it. So she gets 2 more. He smolders these baby lambs and puts it before the gods. And again, what? Do they not smell it? Why do they not reach their hands out for it? And he got angry, and then he was in the tent by himself. His dad was gone. And he takes an axe and just hacked them all up to pieces because God talks to him.
Okay, that sounds good.
And he's trying to tell his parents, like, this is not God. These aren't gods. But before he did that, he asked his dad, oh, who is your God? Who had made all this? Who made you and me and all this world? And that's when the dad showed him his gods in the tent. So there's one big God in there, right? So he hacks them all up with his axe, and he puts the axe in the big God's hands. Didn't hack him up. He walks out. Dad walks in. Abram, what have you done? What have you done? You axed up all my gods. He said, surely it wasn't me. I didn't do that. Clearly, it was the large God. He has the axe in his hand. And don't talk stupid. You know he didn't do that. He's like, what do you mean? That is your God, isn't it? You're telling me he can't hack up the rest of it? He said, oh no, what happened was I laid down this feast before them, and all the little gods reached out their arms for it before the big God, and he got really mad and hacked them all up. And his dad's like, stop being silly. That's not what happened. He's like, oh,
Okay.
hi.
So we have a little bit of a resolution for you. Your daughter can still be treated, but we are going to have you wait here in the waiting room. You will be consulted for any procedure or treatment before it happens, but we cannot have you back in our ED with no mask on. So that's what
I've watched people. The lady who took me in didn't have her mask on.
I'm going to let you make the decision.
You're gonna refuse her
I'm not
treatment?
refusing
We're not
treatment.
refusing treatment at all. We have a
I-
room for her. We
I'm
will
not leaving
consult
my
you,
minor. I'm
and
not
then you
leaving
have to
my
put a
minor.
mask on. So we are not refusing treatment.
So
but
I'm a
we are
second-class
saying
citizen.
not at all.
That's exactly what this is.
No, it's not.
The decision is really yours.
I can't leave my daughter. She's a minor. I can't leave her.
We will treat her, but you cannot go back into our ED with no mask on. So the decision is up to you. We'll see her right now. We can take her back,
Yep, she already has a room.
or you can choose to not have her.
How
not
do I, you can consult with me anything. How do I know what you're doing? I'm
The
not
nurse will
there.
come
I
back.
I
need
can
to
come
be
update
there.
you. I'm
Yeah,
actually going to be her
absolutely.
nurse. My name's Danielle.
Hi.
And I can come update you on everything. Anything they order.
I want to be there to watch her.
Then you need to put a
Honestly,
mask on.
Will you wear a mask to the room?
I don't like these. If I had a different
It's
face color-
literally 20 feet from here. I'm going right around the corner. If I can bring you a mask and you'll wear it right to the room. If it's a closed room, we'll shut the door. You can pull it down when we're not in there.
Can I just cover my face?
No, we have to have the mask on. It literally is.
So I watched people walk down this hall,
Mm-hmm.
all like without a mask on. Nobody harassed them.
I don't-
I'm being harassed. Yes.
I don't
this
think
this
that
is at
is-
the. I swear to God.
Okay, and if I
You could,
saw
you
them,
could look at your
we
cameras.
can
Everybody
do that.
watched them walk
okay.
down
But
the hall.
here
I'm
it is. We have a
being
room for
harassed
her.
by you
You're
people.
not. The policy states you have to have a mask on.
It's not a
We
law.
have to follow policy. We are a private-owned hospital, and our hospital requires us to wear a mask. I don't like it either.
but if I want to work here, I have to wear the mask. We are not refusing treatment. However, you cannot go back to the room without a mask, as your nurse came out and said. It literally is a 20-foot walk with a closed door. Get in the room, take the mask off, put it back on to walk out.
I want to understand, like, if literally.
Those are the only
Can I ask
options.
you a question?
Yes.
How come nobody said anything to the other people who didn't have it? The man down at the end of the hallway in the bed, no mask on.
He's in his room.
No, he's in the room in the hallway.
Oh,
He's
I
in the
didn't
hallway.
hear the hallway.
Yeah, he's in the hallway.
And I
He
can
didn't
go,
have a mask
I
on.
can go
Nobody's-
remind him
But
to put
nobody
a
said
mask
anything
on.
to him. Nobody said anything to the lady who
I
checked
cannot
me in.
argue
the lady,
anymore.
But the lady
The
who
choice
checked me
has
in,
to
the
be
lady who
made.
checked me in did not have a mask on. She had it down around her face. I seen her full face. You can record. You can turn.
Well,
the
if it was
cameras
one
back.
of our employees, I certainly will have that spoken to. However, the choice needs to be made now. We have a room reserved. We have your nurse here. We would love to treat her. We want to help her. But that is the only option we have left. And
so you're
that's what we
forcing me
can
to
do.
do something against my will.
We're leaving it in your hands. It's your
Absolutely.
choice.
Yeah, but you
It's
won't
your
treat my
choice.
daughter unless I do.
We
We're
100%
gonna
will
treat
treat
her.
your daughter.
No,
We're not
you
going to
won't.
go back and
That's
forth.
what I'm saying.
We
You-
are
you're-
going to treat your
you-
daughter.
You will treat your daughter.
And
Without me there.
the nurse will come out and talk to you here. Those are the choices we
I don't
have.
understand. Why are you guys harassing me? This is
We're not
literal
harassing you.
harassment.
The choice
This
is
This is
yours.
literally, this is
Do
my
you want us to
belief,
take
and
your
you guys
daughter
are
back?
harassing me. Literally, you guys are harassing me.
If that's how you want to look at it, that's fine. But again, privately owned hospital, our policy. You can put a mask on and we can continue, or I can, with all the loving care we have, we will take her back and we absolutely will update you. But we are absolutely not refusing care.
I'm standing
and we
right.
are
You
not.
guys are all
Which
standing
would
around
you
me
like
without
to
a
do?
mask on. What
We
is
have
the,
masks on right now.
So is everybody else. And it's a 20. If it's a 20-foot walk, then why can't I walk past all the people with masks
Because
on?
the policy states you can't. I'm,
Because the
I'm
policy.
not arguing
this
anymore.
is a policy. So this is about control.
Which would you like? Which would you like?
We
I
have
would
to
like
make
to
a
go
choice.
walk to the room and
That's
So
not
then
an
I'll
option.
get you
my
a
daughter.
mask.
So
and then
that's
you
not
can.
an option.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
So I'm being harassed and forced to do something against my will
Just to
to
follow
have
a
my daughter
policy.
treated.
It's
So I'm
It's not
second
being
class
forced.
Would you
citizen.
like us to get you a mask?
I would like you guys to go treat my daughter, and I
okay.
would like
So
to be
we're
there,
gonna take her to 11.
and I'm gonna go with her.
Not
you're
without a
not.
mask. You're not.
You guys are literally doing this over control.
Would
You've
you like
let
us-
me stand in this hallway without one. I stood out there for hours without one, and now I can't walk 20 feet without one. That's exactly what you guys are. You guys critical thinking here.
It is correct. That is what we're saying, and that's the option.
That's about control.
If you
Give me your fucking mask so I can get her. I need
That's
to get her
an
treated.
excellent decision. Got one, Danielle?
I don't, but
Oh,
we can
I
grab
can
one.
grab
Thank
one
you.
right away.
This is bullshit. You won't see my daughter without me putting that over my face that I do not believe in. And you're forcing me to do something so I can. This is bullshit. I know you guys look at me like,
No, not at all. We understand.
you don't understand.
I absolutely do. I just. But please put your mask on, hon. It's just put it on. Cover your nose, hon. We just